Dear Dr. Moon, Dr. Rupanithorn, Dr. Zhang, and Dr. Chen, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you at the session devoted to threading as the president of the CyASIA board of the first joint session between IMCAS and CyASIA. CyASIA stands for Cyber Conference of Aesthetic Dermatology and Skin Surgery in the Asian Pacific. This is a new organization founded by 8 skin surgeons and aesthetic dermatologists in the Asia-Pacific region. And thank you for the invitation by my friend Dr. Benjamin Asia, so that CyASIA and IMCAS can have the joint session together today. There are my colleagues who work together to provide the most brilliant ideas with all their efforts and passions. And because of the pandemic, international traveling for congresses have become impossible. The importance of having our own Asian Pacific region online meeting cannot be emphasized enough, because all of us here are within similar time zones compared to those participating in the meeting from Europe or the US. That is the reason why I invited 7 best friends who are the leading experts in this field to establish CyASIA in the interest of others during this unprecedented pandemic. This is to build a more reliable platform from which experts can share their surgical and clinical pearls, something we believe to be important even with the ongoing pandemic. For this reason, we voluntarily provide online education, independent and non-industry sponsored. I appreciate my 7 outstanding and dedicated colleagues' efforts very much. Please give them a big applause. The goal of this webinar is to build up an online international platform for dermatologists, skin surgeons, practitioners working in the field of aesthetic dermatology and aesthetic surgery, providing idea presentation, discussion and debates of recent development in clinical application and trends. And currently, you may search CyASIA on the internet and also on Facebook. Please join us to keep up to date with our meeting schedules and activities. This is the content of the first webinar of CyASIA. The ideal format of the webinars is mainly discussion and debates. There will be only limited time of traditional lecturing, but mainly panel discussion for critical thinking, clarifying concept, and experience sharing. The duration of each webinar will be only 60 minutes. This is to ensure the attention of all the attendees are fully absorbing what we are sharing online. I hope this format will be a positive revolution of webinars. 4 themes we are focusing in CyASIA are skin surgery, injectables, energy-based devices, and clinical dermatology, which is related to facial change and appearance. The upcoming webinar on CyASIA actually is at the same day of IMCAS class, which is today, but I will encourage you to stay here if you are more interested in threading. But if you are a Mohs surgeon, please get connected to CyASIA.org to join the great session happen at the same time. There will be another 4 sessions soon after today's webinar. In addition to webinars scheduled every 2 weeks, for those who do not know us well but are interested in the contents we delivered before, I welcome you to join us and take a look at the 5-minute teasers of the selected webinars from this May. Please let us know who you are and where you practice by finishing the questionnaires. Once you become our regular members, you will have the privilege to view all the archives of all the previous webinars from this May.